The Boeing 737 MAX is an American narrow-body aircraft series designed and produced by Boeing Commercial Airplanes as the fourth generation of the Boeing 737, succeeding the Boeing 737 Next Generation. The program was launched on August the 30th, 2011, and the first flight held on January the 29th, 2016. It gained FAA certification on March the 8th, 2017. The first delivery was a MAX 8 on May the 6th, 2017 to Malindore Air, which put it into service on May the 22nd the same year. The 737 MAX is based on earlier 737 designs. The MAX is re-engined with more efficient CFM International LEAP 1B power plant, aerodynamic improvements, most notably split-tip winglet and airframe modifications. The 737 MAX series is offered in 4 lengths, typically offering 138 to 230 seats and a 5,954 to 7,084 kilometer range. The 737 MAX 7 and the 737 MAX 8 can hold up to 172 passengers, with 2 more rows than the 737-700. The 737 MAX 200 can seat up to 200 passengers, and the 737 MAX 9 can seat 220 passengers because the aeroplanes come with a much longer fuselage. Boeing says the 737 MAX family brings the latest technology to the most popular jet aircraft of all time, the 737. The 737 MAX is designed to provide passengers with a comfortable flying experience and more direct routes to their favorite destinations.
The classics we are using, rugged planes, very powerful aircraft, very safe. However, the fuel consumption of the classics are enormous. So what you put in to fly 1-hour flight from here to Abuja, you could use it on the 737 MAX, maybe to go to Algeria and come back. So you can see the savings we are going to be getting using the 737 MAX. Whatever you get remains with you. And you know the advantages of using brand new planes. That does not mean that the used planes are not good. The used planes are good, but the advantage is that, in the next 7 years or 5 years, you may not be bothering yourself about, frequent change of parts or maintenance.
Airlines are taking advantage of the MAX's incredible range and flexibility, offering passengers connections to smaller cities around the globe, including transatlantic and transcontinental routes.
The 737 MAX is all about efficiency, reliability, and passenger appeal. He stated quite well the massive benefit you'll get in fuel economy, at least 20% over the current fleet that Air Peace operates, at least, probably more. Reliability, much less downtime for maintenance, much longer times you can safely fly the airplane before you have to do routine maintenance. Those all translate right into the airline's bottom line. And that is one of the main reasons why the 737 MAX is the fastest selling aircraft that Boeing has ever produced.
To make the 737 MAX much more fuel efficient, Boeing had designed a winglet that has a split tip, known as the Boeing Advanced Technology 80 winglet. On typical commercial jetliners that don't have winglets, the airflow over the tip of each wing is forced back when the plane is traveling at high speed, causing vortices that create lift-induced drag and lower the wing's efficiency. Boeing has designed a new winglet that features an upper aerofoil, the top part of the winglet, that provides inward, upward, and slightly forward lift, while the lower aerofoil, the bottom portion of the winglet, is able to generate vertical and slightly forward lift angled away from the fuselage, so the drag is reduced. With smoother airflow, 20% less fuel is needed to propel the aeroplane forward. Technological advances plus powerful LEAP 1B engines are helping to redefine the future of efficient and environmentally friendly air travel.
It's the first time interior plane parts have been designed, manufactured and certified in the Middle East, and it's down to 3D printing. The 3D printed interior parts, a cabin screen, will be developed and used in Etihad planes, and it's being printed in Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates.
The process we're using here is FDM, which stands for Fused Deposition Modeling. In this process, we take the geometry of the part that we want to manufacture, and we put that in a format that 3D printing machine uses. And after we load that file on the machine, the machine itself takes the material and build that part layer by layer. This is just a simple description of the process, but of course there are several steps in between. Even though it sounds like a simple process, many things have to go right to get the right geometry in terms of strength and properties.
The pioneering project brings together 3 global players in aviation and industrial equipment manufacturing: Strata Manufacturing, PJSC, Germany's Siemens AG, and Etihad Airways, the national flag carrier of the UAE.
Well, let's look at the 3 parameters. Speed to market. On demand, I can 3D print a solution for you. Let's look at cost. I don't need to carry any more excess inventory. And let's look at quality. Repeatability of the same product time and again through a 3D printer is what the world is looking for today. This is going to be a regional first for us. What's going to happen is that post this event and post this initiative, we're going to start focusing on our efforts to take it from inside the aircraft to outside the aircraft. And that has to be a world first.
This manufacturing affairs for the region comes against the backdrop of the Global Manufacturing and Industrialization Summit.
This is going to shape the way that not just how we conduct business, but how we interact with one another, where everything is interconnected. So we don't talk about the Internet of Things, we talk about the Internet of Everything. And I do believe that the manufacturing sector is going to take the lead on this, just as it has done in the 3rd Industrial Revolution, or the 2nd Industrial Revolution, or even the 1st Industrial Revolution, where we represent the future. If you look at it, we have a ministry of the future. We have events where innovation is actually driving our industrial workforce and our industrial footprint. We believe in an interconnected economy. We work together with the rest of the world, and we believe that manufacturing is not any different. If you think about manufacturing today, it's not about countries, it's about value streams. And Abu Dhabi can play a critical role in that future value stream.
The pilot project to the United Arab Emirates aims to revolutionize the aerospace industry by allowing airlines to improve their designs and produce complex parts on demand rather than waiting for a long time for parts to be made and certified in Europe or elsewhere.
As Aviation this week coast home, Martin Sonka of the Czech Republic has won the 6th round of the Red Bull Air Race Series by a narrow margin over Japan's Yoshide Moroya in Austria. Sonka became the first air race pilot to score a hat-trick of consecutive victories since 2010. All 4 pilots in the final were within 0.8 seconds of each other at the finish. Australia's Matt Hall was 3rd. The result sees Sonka and Hall go ahead of Michael Goulian in the standings, with Sonka leading on 64 points. Hall has 58 and Goulian, who could only manage 12th in Austria, is 9 points off the leader. It's on this note that we call it a day. See you next time. I'm Bukola Joe Ketumbi.